Hiya. Who deals with all the bikes and that, you know, the scooters and all that? Who do I see about them?
Can I just check, is your camera on?
It is?
Could you turn it off, please, sir?
No, sorry.
Oh, we're not allowed to have anyone filming in here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to ask about, you know, the scooters and bikes, and they for hire.
We can't answer why you're filming, I'm afraid.
Why?
It's against data protection. There's lots of other people in here having private conversations.
But it's a public place.
Yeah.
I've just spoke to the police, she never said nothing.
Yeah, she might not have been aware that you were...
Yeah, I had two cameras.
We do actually have signs up to say that you're not allowed to film.
Yeah, but the signs don't trump the law.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't help you unless you turn
You're refusing to help me. Because
Sure, you turn your
so if I turn the camera off, you're going to help me?
if you can turn it off for me, yeah.
You've got quite a few on you as well, so you can turn them off as well.
No, can't turn them all off. This is for my safety and yours.
Well, I'm afraid we won't be able to serve you until you turn it off, please.
Are you security?
No, I'm not security.
Can you bring security?
We don't have security, sir.
You don't have security?
No.
That's very dangerous, isn't it? Well,
No, you would hope that people would be reasonable.
you're always doing. You've never dealt with a difficult customer.
Oh, I have all the time.
Yeah, and you've dealt with it yourself.
Yeah. Would you mind turning your cameras off, please?
I'm going now, mate. But can you just tell me about the scooters? Are they for hire? The bikes for hire? Just say yes or no.
We don't have to help you when you've got your cameras on.
Well, I don't have to go then. You call the police, they're just there. Just say yes or no. Do them scooters and bikes for hire? And I'll go. Simple yes or no. The law allows me, and my human rights allow me to film in a public place. This is a public place. Would you agree this is a public place?
It is, but we don't have any filming in here.
But the signs do not outweigh the law of the land. So you're not going to say yes or no about the bikes and scooters. It's a simple answer and I'll go. But you'd rather sit there
Why do you need to film it?
for my safety in case the police come behind me. So is it yes or no, scooters and bikes?
Did you want to come with there?
Who's in charge? Can you see your manager, please?
We don't have one here this afternoon.
Who's in charge today?
It would be me.
Right, so you're refusing to me service because I'm filming.
Yes, I know.
Right, can I have your name, please?
Fiona.
Your full name and identity number. Have you got a
No, I
ID
don't have
card?
an ID number.
What's that round your neck?
That's my lanyard.
Yeah, but the thing hanging on the end of it.
It's just a card.
Yeah, is your ID card, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll be writing to the council
Okay.
and we'll see if we can have this fixed and I will be back sometime in the future
Okay.
and I'll be asking the same question and if it's not answered then I'm going to be writing to my MP because this is a public place. I'm allowed to film. You refuse me service just because I've got a camera and it's just a yes or no answer. You'd rather let me stand here and film you without saying yes or no. All you got to do is say yes, no, and then I walk out. But you won't even say that. So are the bikes for hire or the scooters for hire?
If you turn your cameras off, sir, I'd be more than happy to help.
But I need it on camera because I've got Alzheimer's and I'll forget what you said.
Write it down then.
Yeah, we'll write it down for you if you know.
Okay, then write it down.
If you could
Who are you? Who are you? Identify yourself. Identify yourself. Identify yourself. Identify yourself.
I'm telling you now, these ladies told you they don't like you filming them, okay?
Identify yourself.
When you're turning the camera
Identify yourself, please.
I'm telling you now.
Identify yourself, please.
Smash the camera out of your hand, I don't care.
Go on then.
You want me to smash the camera out of your hand?
Go on then. You pay for it. You pay for it. Cost me 100 quid this camera, mate. This one cost me 50. This one cost me 50.
Leave the building.
I won't leave the building. You're going to throw me out.
The ladies asked you to leave the building.
They've asked me to leave the building. I'm waiting for an answer.
Yes,
You
please,
don't,
can
they're
you-
not going to give you that answer, are they? When you're filming.
What's it got to do with you? Shut your mouth.
You tell them to shut your mouth. Who the fuck are you telling?
I'm telling you to shut your mouth.
To shut your mouth.
You.
They've told you to leave the premises.
And what's it got to do with
Do
you?
you feel they
Are you
threatened
security?
and then you're telling
Are
me
you
to shut my mouth? No,
security?
I'm not security.
Well, shut up and sit down. I'm not dealing with you.
Can you please leave? We're
Is it yes or no?
customers. somewhere.
Yes or no?
These ladies.
Is it yes or no? Can you tell me, you know the bikes and scooters in town, are they for hire?
You'll need to.
Who do I speak to about it then?
You'll need to leave the building, sir, and come back.
Who do I speak to about
If
it?
you turn the camera off, we can answer your query.
No, I've got to keep it on for my safety. That man nearly attacked me.
No, you're.
That man nearly attacked me. There's nothing wrong with filming in public. The police are there, go and ask them. I've just sat there and filmed there for 5 minutes. He never said a word. I'll report you to the police. Denying my human rights.
No, I'm quite happy
You
to
go.
answer as long as you
Yes or no? Do them bikes stay and are they for hire or not? Scooters.
If you turn your cameras off, I will answer.
Am I allowed to film in a public place?
I don't know what their rules are.
No, but it's not the rules, it's the law, you
I
see.
think they can set.
Can you get an officer down then? Can't set rules, you can't set rules against the law. If I said to you I can drive 100 miles an hour because it's my
their
rule.
building, they're allowed to set their own rules.
No, you can't trump the law with rules in a public place, in a public building.
They believe that they're allowed to.
Well, they can believe what they like, but they can't refuse me service for having a camera. I asked them, are the bikes and scooters for hire? Yes or no? And they'd rather me stand there and film them than say yes or
I can
no.
answer that question.
Thank you.
There aren't any bikes or scooters. There's the street scooters that you can pick up, but they don't hire bikes and scooters.
What, how do you mean pick up?
On the street, you know, you see the electric scooters.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I was wondering if they're for hire or
The red electric scooters on the streets, you just can hire them from where they are.
so what is it, like a slot, or you need a credit
I
card,
think you need an app.
or you need an app?
Yes, yeah. That's
And the bikes as well?
I haven't seen any bikes. I'm not
Right.
aware of any bikes. So, but no hire from here, this building.
Okay, well, I asked her and I just said, just say yes or no. And they would rather me stand there filming them than say yes or no.
They have their own rules over.
I know, but on a personal level, if I said to you, give me a yes or no answer and I walk out, what would you do?
That's their decision.
That's their decision. But if I said to you, you know, say you didn't like me filming, right, which is understandable under the circumstances, and I said to you, can I have a copy of Pace, yes or no? And you said, no, I want you to stop filming. And I just said to you, well, can I have a copy of Pace, yes or no? And would you say, put your camera off and I'll answer you?
Let's not get into that conversation. Hopefully I've answered your question about the bikes and the scooters.
Okay.
And my colleague helped you.
Well, I am very grateful, and the police seem, well, your staff seem a lot more reasonable than them. And I don't understand why they don't have their own security. Because if someone was to kick off, I'm not going to kick off. I'm only here I'm filmed for my safety. If somebody came in here and kicked off, which I've seen happen in councils, they wouldn't stand a chance. Two ladies, not being sexist. Is that sexist? Or did the police act as security in this building?
We're not their security. We're just police staff.
Okay, well, I'll be writing a letter to their office and making a complaint.
Okay.
All right, mate? But you've been very nice, very helpful. What's your name?
Gemma.
Gemma. My name's Mick, your colleague. Oh, I didn't introduce myself, but you probably inferred it from my email address. All right?
Okay, thank you.
So did you park out the back, please?
Sorry?
Did the police park out the back?
No, we don't have.
Just out the front, yeah? Thank you, Gemma.
Okay.
See you later. So I will be writing to whoever's in charge of this place and I'll be making a complaint, especially about you.
Okay.
And I would advise you to get a security guard in here, because some people can turn violent.
To be fair, I think you're being a bit of, you know.
I asked for a question, yes or no, and they would rather me stand there and film them than say that one word. And all I wanted was yes or no, and I would have walked out. Now the police lady's just answered my question very politely, with 2 cameras in her face, and she had no problem with it. She dealt with it like a professional. And I bet you've got cameras in here. Have you not? Have you not? That's why you feel safe. They won't save you, a camera won't save you. You need a security person. And if that gentleman threatens me again, I will have him reported as well. Yeah? I never threatened any violence to anybody.
No, okay.
Where can I get some pushes from?
Somewhat,
Except from the hospital. I've got tendon damage, yeah? Alright?
yes.
And I've got like fucking like a sprained ankle. But they won't give you crutches because they'll cutbacks and shit unless you've got a broken fucking bone in your foot or your leg.
You know what I'd do if I was you? You live in Bath.
Yeah.
You know the Sally Army bar down by the bus station,
Is
isn't
it
it?
still open?
I don't know if it's still open.
What time is it now, sir?
It's about 4:45, isn't it?
They usually close about 2:30, don't they?
I have no idea, but I'm not from Bath. It's my first day in here.
Yeah, someone
But if I was you, it's 4:45.
Yeah.
Listen,
Someone told me like the Red Cross. What's the Red Cross place?
I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah.
But I know the Sally Army. They're
But me-
probably the best of all of them. And if you can make it, if
Oh,
you
no,
can,
they're good to me.
if
Always
you-
give me a coffee and shit. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
if you can make your way there, ask them. And
Yeah.
if they can't sort you, they might ring the Red Cross. They might ring around and ask them to
Yeah.
ring your
No,
band.
I was at the hospital for fucking 8 hours, mate.
When?
Yesterday, because I got my head kicked in.
Who boy?
About 12 fucking kids. Well, 25 to 30 year olds.
Why don't you ask in the police station? They might help
Well,
you.
no, I've asked Anna and she seemed a bit pissed off because I was doing everything because I got ADHD. I told a lot of shit. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I couldn't.
But I fucking.
So what is it? Your ankle? Is it broke? What is it? Sprained or?
It's sprained and it's fucking got tendon damage. But it's not broken, so I don't need the crutches.
Right. Are you homeless?
Eh?
Are you homeless?
I'm not homeless now.
Well, my advice to you would be to go home, put your feet up, or soak them in salt
I have no
water.
gas and electricity, yeah, so I've got to solve a big issue. I can't beg, I've got to do a job.
Well, I can't give you much, mate, but I'll give you what I can
No,
now.
no, don't give me nothing, man. Don't
I'll
give me
buy a
nothing.
big
You can
issue
pay
off
for a
it.
magazine off
I'll
me.
buy a magazine.
Yeah, that's good enough, man. Alright, that's what I'm trying to ask people. Like, do you know what I mean? That's all I want is to buy an issue off me. I don't want nothing more than like what like I pay £2 for it, yeah? Alright? I pay £2
There's not
for it,
£2 there, is there?
Well, 175.
Well, I'll owe you the rest, but you can keep it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll owe you the rest, alright?
Yeah, that's alright, man. But
Next time I'm
thanks for
in
the
Bath,
gesture.
I'll top it up, yeah?
Oh, mate,
Because I haven't got no
I'll give
change.
someone I've got a big issue.
I can't give you the tenner, buddy. Sorry.
Aye, that's right, man. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that. Don't